Hello, hello, everyone. This is not Limbus Company. Hello. If you don't know me, hi, I am Agalia, and this is Honkai Star Rail. Now, typically, my channel, if you looked at my channel, my other content, I make a lot of Project Moon related stuff. Mostly Limbus Company, and a mix of other things here and there. A lot of series that didn't come to fruition. I am sorry about those, but today, I am here to bring you my newest and my most favorite is Obsession. I've been having such a great time. Gonna give a quick tour of my account. For those that don't want to see that, go ahead and skip forward a bit till I actually get to the missions, but let me just show you what I'm working with to start. So, to start off, I did end up getting Fei Zhao, and as you can see, I was very ready for her. I was so ready. I went a little crazy. Admittedly, I don't have a superimposed 5 cruising in the Stellar Sea. I only started playing a couple months ago, so the only light cone I have capped out is Fall of an Aeon, and this will be my next target, of course. Now, besides that, I also ended up getting my March 7th The Hunt very well up there. She has a lot of her stuff that is quite good. I probably need to go back and get these traces. Actually, I probably should be able to do that if I'm not mistaken. But besides that, I have been very focused on Break as of late. When I came to the game, that was like a patch or two before Firefly came out. And of course, if you're not familiar, Firefly is the probably most bonkers character ever. I ended up getting her and Ronmei, and oh my lord, I am so happy I have them. Absolute game changers, so crazy, can clear anything with ease, but then I ran into a problem. And my problem was, well, I can clear anything with that team, but like I only have one. You know, I only have one Firefly. I only have one Ruan-Mei. I only have one Gallagher and one Harmony Trailblazer to go around. So my team 2 has been suffering very hard because I have not been able to properly, you know, get another team going. Just I didn't have any resources to build one. I was working on, I had Himiko as a main DPS. That's the kind of like puts in perspective how dire things were for me. But with this newest release, I saw an opportunity, and that came, of course, in the form of Fei Zhao and her comp. Now, I will say, you might consider this a bad decision because I actually had no follow-up characters. For real. I didn't have Robin. I don't have Topaz. I don't have Aventurine. And it's like, why would you pull for Fei Zhao? Well, I like Fei Zhao. That's why. Like, I want to use her. I want to take her far. I love the character. I love everything about her. I want to use her. So I was like, yep, I'm going to pull on Fei Zhao. I'll pull on Robin. As you can see, I'm still working on my Robin. Definitely still need to get a lot more. I burned like 30-something fuel, and I still have so much that I need to grind. Working with a Memories of the Past, which is not too bad. I did not get the event light cone because I was not around when that came out. But besides that, I plan on running. My main team is going to be Fei Zhao, Robin. I have Moza here, which he is missing his new materials, which is partially why I wanted to get this recording done, because I want to get him leveled as well. He will take the place of my March 7th. And I will probably save her for double hunt comps, or triple hunt, I mean, because that can be really good depending on the fight. And then, of course, I will then be saving for Aventurine. Now, you might be wondering, why not Topaz? And honestly, the easiest answer that I can give is just, I'm not really, like, super huge fan of Topaz. I mean, I like her, she's great, but she was not, like, she's not a must-have for me. And also, I really like Moza, and I really like his design, and I know the damage calcs are in Topaz's favor, but the difference is not insane enough to me to warrant me not like just, you know, skipping over him entirely and waiting until like the second part of this patch to have the team like together for the most part. So yeah, that's what I'm working with. Plan is right now is I'm going to be running like I said, Fei Zhao, March 7th, Fuxuan, and then Robin. Fuxuan will be subbed out for Aventurine when he hits the game next rerun. I do plan on definitely getting Aventurine. And then I will switch out March with Moza, and I'm done. And then, of course, here's my Firefly, Rodmay, Hardy Trailblazer, my Gallagher, of course, my faves. They've been holding it down. But for now, I want to try out the General, and that's what I'm going to do. So, thank you for listening to my rambling. Let me dispatch those. And let's get right into it. I've been so excited to see where the story is going. So, let's get into it. Ah! It's gonna be great.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's get the big cannons out.
Schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on?
Is that the Yan King in the back?
On neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance.
Will Yan King beat the allegations? We'll find out.
I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Wait, how did we get out? We got locked in, right? Oh, wait, no. Yes? Well, hold on.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison.
Oh, shoot.
Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
Sick. I always love... I'm so happy the MCs have been getting more voice acting. I love it. I want more of it. I love when the MCs have a voice. Like... And I think they nailed it perfectly with Bella and Wise. I think they are peak main characters. So, I hope to see more of it. But, yeah, what happened on your end?
I was planning to take Miss March and Yoon Lee to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close. But we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities.
I remember that.
They were acting strange, so out of curiosity,
They were sick werewolves.
I decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Hulei's escape, and we foiled their plans by pure chance. I wonder who provided them with those disguises, and how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship.
Something tells me it's at least 10. Probably way more than that. It's probably going to be really bad, but I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster.
What? Why?
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties
Actual
as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before
what?
taking on the honor of
Mature
Ringmaster.
Yanqing? I love it.
Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hulei will wreak havoc. Obviously, There's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Wait, is that?
You may be tiny in stature.
Yeah!
Your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
My general.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
Hell yeah.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Xiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
I love the voice actress. She's so great.
This isn't the time for a leisurely meal.
It's a perfect voice for the character.
It's way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borisin spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach.
Dungeon Mess, she taught me that.
Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Always make sure to eat your fill. Stay
Hule's
hydrated.
whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
He's totally
Zhao
fine.
Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borisin were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
God, her eyes.
Once Hule
She's got the
loses
frickin'
his
Gojo
patience
eyes.
and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
Oh, such a great start. Oh, I love a good amount of foreboding. So good. Fei Xiao, so great. Love the voice. Perfect.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission
Hey,
has finished
Yukong.
its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the Shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the Shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Dan Heng are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Xiao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
There is not a single time in media where there's a big celebration going on and a big villain is hanging out and things don't go horribly wrong. It happens every time. And I'm excited for it. I need to see Fei Xiao and Hule, like, frickin' just... I need to see him clash. I need to see him, like, get into it and go ham. and then Jing Liu can come in with the steel chair. And I definitely want Jing Liu in this. That'd be so cool. Because I'll just move this over here just in case it happens again. Every time I freaking hit my mouse, it's gonna do that. But Jing Liu put the smackdown on Hule originally, so hopefully she can do it again.
Is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
I love Yun Li too. A lot of people don't like her. I love her.
I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Damn, martial law. Serious.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Law Fu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Law Fu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Law Fu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Law Fu, acting as if nothing
We're
is...
doing nothing.
As if nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the 2 of you here.
Since Yan Qing was already in that slot, I assume it would be Yun Li. I wouldn't say it's gonna be March.
Master Yun Li, is General Huayan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yan Qing?
No, that's not the case.
Oh no? Is he gonna do it?
General Huayan,
Oh no.
are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on.
No, she's
quickly, Miss
adorable.
March. That's exactly.
Oh god, this is so not great for her.
Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Alright, that's a bit far. Okay, maybe
Dear child,
bring it back a bit.
the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong.
It's a lot of
please
responsibility,
explain the rest
man.
of the arrangements.
I hope you know what you're on about, because I sure don't. Oh, whoa, Lingsha? What? We get to place her? Oh, sick. 3 dual hours for... Yeah, okay. Cool, cool.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable.
That was a bummer, yeah.
So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the two behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hulei has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hulei herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hulei was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Yeah, it's gonna be hype.
Well,
Let's do it.
it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Yeah. Ah, cool. I like Ling Sha a lot, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to pull for her. I mean, it depends on when Aventurine is coming, but she's really cool. And it'd be nice to be able to put Gallagher in another team, especially the follow-up team, since he does pretty good. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Alright, what do we got?
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
Yeah, they say they have the same homeworld and all that.
In other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
100% it's Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. It's always them. Map says, infiltration technique with General is familiar with.
The formula and technique seem oddly familiar.
Yo. There it is.
Of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
This keeps happening.
When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borison's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead,
It's so cool. They call him a warhead, like a missile.
Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
I see that jar. I
Here
see
we
it.
are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Boris.
Oh, that's a fight.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
That's
Such
rough.
brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
Damn.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupatoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The Crimson Moon cast the sheen of blood on all.
It's the sickest.
Everything I saw was painted dark red.
That seems really cool.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
He's like a mortal girl. We can't kill him.
On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes.
Actually, good point. Can we throw him into the sun?
Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lawfu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now.
Really respect that.
But
Getting to the long and short of it.
understand. The people of the Lawfu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past.
Oh, flashback.
I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Damn it. Not yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's fight. Boop.
Ready to shine.
Oh, frick. Oh god, it's my team. Oh god. Okay. This is not... I did not plan on this. Okay, shoot. I guess you. You can be the Shifu. I didn't prepare for this.
Bring us victory. Harmony and unison.
Okay. I gotta get the stars up. Oh, nice.
Together
Pop this. Okay.
10 of you.
Hit you.
You're a stubborn one.
Pop
Show
this.
you what I can really do.
Wow, that's not gonna do a lot of damage.
White tiger, less card. What? Dead.
That's something.
Stench dissipate quickly.
Something. I'll take it.
Be of your body and mine. Yeah. I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Thank you for that, Robin. I need to really swap this team
A quick divination.
after this. Okay. Hit you. Pop this.
Human creations.
Get some damage out there. Continue to hit you.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Okay. Then I can hit the ult.
It's clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
That's sick. Nice. Got the rabbit. There we go. Look at the damage. See, March is great.
Bring us victory.
March is fine. She's good. I'll wait on that. Let's not do that just yet. Hit you.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Let's
Be
hit him with one of these, and then one of these.
and mine. Yeah. Time to ship Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What? Dead. Right. Stars echo.
All right. Hit it, Robin.
Be to shine. Awesome.
Easy game. Marshmallow rabbit. Okay, let's just hold on. Let's just change this up here. No, not you. This. There we go. March, sorry, you're out. Faye, you're in. There we go. This should make it a little bit easier. Yep. Yep. What we got here?
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borison in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borison are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borison disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship.
They got the laundry.
Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
I wonder if it's gonna be one of the 10 lords, or like if it'll be someone we actually like. I wonder if it'll be someone we recognize or someone we have no idea who they are until they like come in. Oh, you guys are still hanging out? That's cool. I don't really care. Sorry. Kinda out of my way. Hit you. Oh, hello. Well, that's rough.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive.
Jeez.
Such a cruel and ruthless
Like a
act.
frickin' mosquito.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borison are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Miss Linshaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay.
The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borison.
Oh, like full-on genocide. Oh, okay.
With his This mysterious sorcery turned countless Foxians into his pawns. And so the Borisin kept returning.
That's really messed up.
Curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Lingsha.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding
Uh-oh.
of this arrangement, Miss Lingsha. Allow me to explain it to you.
What's the deal? No, damn it, there's more. Okay, interesting, interesting. Yeah, no, we kind of been getting hints about it, but it looks like Hule did a lot of the Genghis Khan stuff. And if you know about the Genghis Khan stuff, yeah, it's not great. Actually, surprisingly, like, dark. I mean, the stories have touched dark subject matter before, but that particular kind of messed up has not usually been on their purview. But, you know, it's effective. All right, I can beat up at least. Let me get that real quick. Mine. I can beat up at least one of these guys. Oh, hey, Crane, what's up? I already did your puzzle thing.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yeah, they've always been frickin'... They're Borisin mixed with mechs. Always been the case.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue.
Literally made them look like wolves.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
I can't believe it. For once, the IPC aren't the worst.
Watch out! This thing is still alive!
Ah, it was tricking us. Ah, it was a troll. Alright.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
This should go a little bit differently now.
Too close. Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear. I won't do.
A quick divination. Together as one. It's okay. It's okay.
Alright.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough.
Show me what you can
Let's
do.
make sure it never moves again.
Okay.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Can I... No, I don't think I can get to Robin's ult. Should I ult as Fei Zhao? Let's save it. Yeah, let's save it. Okay.
And
Pop that.
the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Mostly I just want to get a big number.
Be a your body and mine.
Fangs and claws
Oh,
got dull.
there we go. Let's pop this.
Stars echo.
Okay. Hit this. And now hit this.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
Let's slow it down a little bit. Look at that. God, she's so dope. God, she's so cool. I'm so happy I did this. Pull for characters you like. Don't pull because they're strong. It's okay to be both.
You answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yao Qing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
Hold on, sorry. I missed the first thing. Giant goes silent again, like a wound and be straight up blood. I can no longer move. But yeah, no, pull the characters you want, not the characters that you feel like you're obligated to just because they're strong, because there will always be something stronger, and you'll always be able to find something or someone that you like want to play more. So, like me, for me it's Moza. I want to play Moza, so I'm not getting Topaz, at least not immediately. I still want her eventually, but yeah, I don't need her. So just go for what you want, always. Doesn't matter if you're not having fun with the game.
The Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yao Qing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there
Who cares
are
about a
people
meta
trying
when you're
to
not enjoying the
understand
game
Hule's
for
secrets
real?
and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yao Qing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called Moon Rage.
Yep, Moon Rage, there it
Marshall
is.
believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did. So...
Exactly. While Borisin see Moon Rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yao Qing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borisin control the power of Moon Rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions.
They couldn't say hell, but
to the Foxians of the Yao Qing,
you know, it's implied.
Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
that's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Yeah, I'll give him that. That makes
Because
sense.
such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lafu that served as a warning to future generations.
He's talking about Imbibitor Lune.
This edition
Yes!
of Imbibitor Lune.
Ah, I'm on it. I mean, very heavily implied, but, you know,
imprisoning Hule
still excited.
and Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yao Qing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you, Florin.
Genuine's the best. I love him.
Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Oh, damn.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life.
What?
What did you just say?
What?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ember.
It's her fault.
Quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Interesting. So it's her mentor who made all of the problems with frickin' Imbibitor Lunae Danheng stuff happen because she brought his memories back. Damn. It's pretty sick, not gonna lie. I can't change characters, but it's all good. No, I'm just gonna like...
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Just gonna...
Infallible. Let the show begin.
I'm just gonna pre-pop, okay? I'm just pre-popping. Don't look too deep into it.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. The other attackers, aside from the Borisin, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss?
Oh, was I on it?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the Shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in
Dragon villain? That'd be pretty sick.
Additionally, the fact that the Borisin need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borisin would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borisin and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos.
Oh my
They
god.
believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence.
They're still butthurt.
Since this edition of Imbibitor Lunae, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Lorfu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Lawfu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
But we like
Please remember, General,
got her.
that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lawfu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's
Bam.
possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Send him a dead body.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Videodara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Please tell me Xiaoshuo's okay, man. Yeah! I was gonna say, I hope they switched his POV at one point. Oh, we're just in it. Let's go. Oh, I hope he's okay.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Brother, have you ever eaten food?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Alright, alright.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
So you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs.
A spicy meatball.
This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Lawfu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue?
Yes, actually.
You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years,
Grandpa looking good.
we were the ones who allowed you to live.
Foxy Grandpa.
And who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters,
Look at that eye.
you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
I don't want to stoke anger. I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna be conniving. I feel like Jiaosha would be conniving.
Hule, have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home, Lord Hule? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing, by a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos.
Get him.
Trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs. Reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation. Which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian? Very interesting.
Fight, fight, fight.
Tell me, Mock Talk. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated.
True. Always cheat.
Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
Oh, yeah, tell us, tell us.
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality.
It's her, yeah, of course.
Named Mongus, who showed
Frickin'
us
Lingsha's master. I knew that.
her guidance brought us hope.
Of course it is.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality.
Nah. She's playing them
The prophet told us
super hard.
that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
Nah. So here you go. 100%. She is like, yeah, it's this option here. Like, she just wants Hule to be a, like, experiment. That's all she wants. 100%. She wants an immortal being to use as an experiment for medicine and stuff. Or, you know, magic, medicine, whatever. That's 100% what's going on. I mean, we'll see, but that's what I'm thinking. I think that's what Jiaocho's about to say right now.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Law Fu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the La Fu is distracted by the stupid war dance, so this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Ah, he's too proud.
Perfect chance.
Yep.
To return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death.
Look at that.
Listen up.
Easy peasy.
A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
Alright. Just, sorry. Another interjection. It's funny that they say it, because as we all know, or if you don't know, alpha wolves aren't a real thing. They've never been a real thing in nature. It's literally always just been the parents of the wolf pack. It's never been, there's no such thing as an alpha. Makes no sense. But it's been parodied for decades. It's gonna still be a thing.
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Damn. Alright. Ah.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Yeah, they've got freaking
This is
spies.
unsuspected.
Yeah.
He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
I hope Jiao Chou comes out of this well. Like, he's the best. What's up?
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, and the Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter.
Oh, look at the red text. That's great.
Close the ports? Why would they do that?
Cool. I'm not gonna do the red text. It's 100%. It's a bait. 100%. I'm interested. I'm gonna look up what people do though. I want to see what it looks like. Thoughtlessly acting for aid, Reaper yes.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and officials have been reassigned to assist in the war dance.
Also, yeah, no, it's clever how they have everyone in the setting somewhere.
Hey, although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask me.
Thing is I need to get, like, Fei Zhao on frickin'... I need to get her on a video chat and just like, yo, come help. What's up, bro? Yes, I know. I know.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help? Understood. Please come to me if you need any help.
Oh man, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. I know it's bad. I know it's bad, but I wanna. I wanna. Oh, look. Kinkway. She's playing. She's watching some Celestial Jade. Of course she is. What else should she be doing? Oh, I'm so interested. All right. What's up, yo?
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else.
Uh-oh. Gotcha.
You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on?
God, there's so many. It's just layers and layers.
Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
I really wish I could have pulled Jiao Cho. He just literally had no place in my account. I didn't even have a character that did ultimate damage. Like, it would have made no sense to have him. But I love him so much. I want to pull him next time I get the chance. Alright, what's up, Foxy Grandpa?
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs.
True.
Especially during a festive time like the war dance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, let's talk about the Foxian General.
Yeah.
Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer.
I need to keep, you know, Jiao Cho needs to just keep playing into his hand until he gets an opportunity to escape. Because, yeah, anything that we do that's bad is going to have consequences, so... Damn.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead.
Yeah, flipping on him.
Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say he's an emanator of the abundance. I know that'd be really easy, but like every time something like this happens, it's always just an emanator. So that's what I would like to believe.
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yao Qing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire.
Are we actually gonna find out?
In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Chou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars.
Yeah, I have his relic set.
To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon.
That's pretty metal, not gonna lie.
Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borison warhead. In the ritual to decide.
Ah, okay, okay.
The successor
it's an inheriting thing.
The previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own.
It's kind of like the Vidyahara.
Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
She's gonna beat your ass.
I found you.
Yeah! Moza! He's in. Let's go. And now we're back. Oh, cool. So cool. Ah!
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borison?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Gotta cut off the escape.
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borison. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
My brother, Christ. He's an immortal werewolf.
Underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borison that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster.
True that.
A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape.
Yep.
A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Because if you, I forgot which general did this, but the whole idea is like, yeah, if you encircle entirely and leave no route for escape, then everyone will fight to the death. Which is, like, bad. It's a lot more resistance, and you're gonna lose a lot of guys in the process. However, if you encircle them but leave an exit, it means that they're more likely to break, to retreat, and thus means less are actually fighting and more are running away, thus making them easier to defeat. That's some classic military strategy right there. Art of War stuff. Love to hear it. It might actually be from the Art of War, probably, but who knows? I don't right now. I'll probably look it up later.
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
Transportation.
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
It's so great. All right. So I'm enjoying this a lot. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I'm really enjoying this. This is great. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I do the thing? I'm gonna do the thing. Hit him. Look at him spin around. Oh. Alright. I wonder how this will work. Oh, it just drops him. That's hilarious.
Last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened.
She controlled the news. No, it's gonna be really funny to watch people run through. I've already seen the clips of people running through the adventure with all the trotters. But yeah, run through a whole area, scoop up all the enemies, and then hit them. It'd be so great.
Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borson wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules.
Man, her voice acting's so good.
Lastly,
I'm gonna keep saying
there's that
it.
craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Alright. Let's start with you.
Lieutenant Yenxing and General Fei Xiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Voice acting, yay!
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yenxing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenxing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
I love it. So great. You just suss them out. Just playing games.
You there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yenxing. No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to address a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus.
He's doing a self-report.
If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
He's thinking galaxy brain, self-report. Say, oh, things are weird, I don't get it. Just so you don't look more suspicious. But because we know, it's more suspicious. Alright.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Do you know who I am?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
I am the general of the Xianzhou. Not the Xianzhou, but the Yaoqing.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Xianzhou Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
That's the smarter one of the two.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
All three of them. But he had dialogue.
I believe he was just slacking off. In my opinion, the staff members from the Skyfaring Commission appear more
They all seem suspicious.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened?
That's fine.
Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
So now we beat them up. Yeah, no, of course I knew it was them, but like, come on. The soldier had dialogue from the main character. I wanted to hear what he had to say. Alright. Hey, what's up, yo?
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No, I never issued such an order.
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
What?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Brother, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. Okay.
Nice job!
Hey,
That's better.
they are fast. I'll give them that.
Time to show you what I can really do.
That's at you.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Leskard, what's this?
Nice.
Listen to the final song of life. Resonate all together.
Buffs up. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna need to get stars up, so let's see basic attack. Love that. I wish we got to see the gun blades more, to be honest. They're so cool.
Together as one.
Like, the axe is cool and all, but I would have much preferred seeing the gun blades.
You're falling apart on your own. The fearless knows not
Hit him. Look at that. Look at all the follow attacks. I love it.
May song bring us victory. Not very sportsmanlike. Yin and yang.
All right, heal up. Thank you.
Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon.
Finish him off.
Leskard, what's this?
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate. How will you? Too slow.
But just... What are you gonna do? They have a little bit of a goofy running animation.
Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want. But I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
She's so cool.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape.
Yep.
Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she's sick. I love her.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let
Also,
that Borison
game.
escape so you could track him?
This is the most
Really just
common
need the camera right at her chest for like 10 seconds.
I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Yanqing, this is probably not the time to get into that.
Just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them.
Well, she's both, but
Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where Borison roam, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yaoqing. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down the Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing.
Yanqing, again,
If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
it's probably not great.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Let's go.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
1 hour left.
Please, save me.
I want to live. Doctor!
Xiaoshu, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
Oh, damn.
The Borison beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive.
Bei Zhao.
I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Oh, her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiaoshu?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Jiao Cho?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borisin bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack.
I swear to God.
What a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Listen. I called this so long ago. I called this the first time I heard about Fei Zhao's bloodline. 100%. I'm calling it. Hear my words. She and Hulei are related. And I don't mean like same pack related. I mean like they are either siblings. They are either like direct cousins, or I'm beginning to think they might be father and daughter. Maybe. That doesn't, well, I mean, that doesn't exactly track because Hulei's been captured the whole time. But I'm thinking like, you know, could be great descendant. Not like direct father, you know what I mean? But like one of his children also had like helped make Fei Zhao. They're definitely, I'm feeling like they're related. They have to be related in some way, shape, or form. Even though the timeline stuff doesn't really work that way. Like, I know I said siblings and the parental thing, it's not that. But, like, they have to be blood related. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm calling. I'm going with that.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle.
Now the supremacist has had a epiphany.
Turns out it's all because of her Borisin bloodline. Mutt. Despicable mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisin. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisin, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hulei. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of Rainbow. like a useless idiot. I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation. All the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes.
God, his voice actor's so good.
Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance. And a fully cured Fei Xiao.
God, get this man an award.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borison, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course, because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borison truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
Cannon's going off.
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borison dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borison Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borison have forgotten the Wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack.
You know, I gotta respect it.
For the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring.
Gule's actually got it on lock. I respect that.
Mock talk. Let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs with our fangs bared.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Oh.
Don't come any closer. No.
Oh, damn. Jeez. What? Why? It does work like that? He can turn people into...
We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Jiao. Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou Lafu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer.
Wow, we're just doing it like this. Okay.
Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous, in brutal battles, embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Well, shoot, this is not great. Well...
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
Hey, I mean... Look, man, it's rough. I'm gonna do my best, okay? But I'm mostly here to ensure the safety of the war dance. It's gonna be really bad.
Grandfather entrusted to me. You just relax and keep guard over the ring. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a lawful swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenqing as the ringmaster.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huayan.
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Luofu shall all be taken by the Juming.
She's great.
Yunli, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today.
I mean, we did fight a god like last patch,
Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
last story arc.
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go! Master Yunli, I don't think I'm completely ready.
Also,
There is no such thing as completely ready.
I also appreciate that, like, yeah, no, it's actually astounding that March 7th is as good as she is after, like, a week or two, maybe a couple weeks tops of training. Like, I'm thinking she's got to have some secret skills. Like, there's no way you can learn that amount of swordplay in that short amount of time and be that good, but she did. Oh boy.
Miss Yunli, Miss March, this way, please.
Oh man, I'm so excited to continue this, but it's gonna have to be in the next episode. Sorry, this has been a really long one, and I'm definitely needing to take a short break. I'm kind of running out of time here, so hope you enjoyed. I'm really engrossed in the frickin' story right now. It's so good. I love everything that's going on. Kool-Aid has been a super...
This is what they mean by no pain, no gain.
Thank you, March. Kool-Aid has been super dope as a villain. I love him, and I hope that we get to see a bit more of him before we beat him. He's just so dope. And honestly, I just want to get to the next part so fast. I just want to see what happens next. But let me know what y'all think. Always happy to bring my content here to you. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you're having a great day. If any of this brought a smile to your face, then mission accomplished. But for now, I will depart, and hopefully I will see you very soon in the next episode. Bye-bye, and ching. Okay, try again. Ching. No, ching. 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 Yeah, we got it. All right. All right. See y'all later. Come on. Oh, no, the button isn't working.